By the time the police started their pursuit, it was already too late. The criminal had checked into the hotel posing as a guest, while his accomplices had hacked into the building's entire surveillance system and were feeding altered footage in real time. With no other options, the officers had to rely on their own eyes to identify the suspect. At that very moment, the criminal calmly walked right past them, and they didn't recognize him. He had never revealed his true face. In desperation, the police began stopping anyone who looked suspicious. But what they never expected was that this gang wasn't just skilled at acting. They could instantly change their appearance and identity. The criminals were running circles around the police. Just when the gang thought their disguises were flawless, one officer suddenly remembered a small detail about one of the suspects. He quickly gave chase and radioed his colleagues about what he'd noticed. What he didn't know was that their conversation had already been intercepted. The mastermind behind the operation immediately alerted the others, telling them to switch disguises before they were spotted. While the police searched frantically, the criminals quietly slipped into the hotel kitchen. With practiced ease, they changed into fresh clothes and put on wigs they'd prepared ahead of time. When they walked back out, they had transformed into young women who looked completely innocent. Even as the officers passed right by them, they didn't notice a thing. To make matters worse, a major exhibition with over 1,000 attendees was about to begin. The police watched helplessly as the criminals blended into the crowd. Then, in a bold move, the gang leaped onto center stage and vanished through a gap in the floor. The police were furious.